to earn six figures is what you're going to see tonight is called the Figure Chix. She was able to earn six figures on her job, but she worked in credit repair, among other things. She has incredible talents, but her primary job was in credit repair. And the one thing that she was able to understand is that as long as she worked in credit repair, her solutions that she had for her clients were very temporary. Because when people showed up at her desk, she has an incredible sensitivity and to make sure that she helped people to maintain and to be able to stay in their homes. But she also recognized that her solution was very short term, because if somebody was unable to pay and meet their commitments for this month, then it was probably just going to be another 3 months down the road before she was going to find herself having to face the same client. But what's also interesting is your speaker tonight had the recognition that as long as she was working in corporate America, that she herself was subject to the vagaries of corporate America. And as a result, she did not herself have financial security or freedom while she was relying on a paycheck from somebody else. So she took the big step of retiring and going home so that she could spend time with her family so that they didn't lose out. And in so doing, she became one of the founding members of this organization of which you will hear tonight called the Figure Chix. Our speaker is a six-figure chick in her own right. And I can tell you that she is one awesome and amazing individual. So as your hostess for tonight, Pat Gordon Pamplin from Bermuda, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you your speaker of the evening to present some valuable, powerful, and incredible information to you. Her name is Miss Tawana Houston, and she's out of Atlanta, Georgia. Miss Houston, are you there?
I am here.
Great. So I'm going to get myself out of the way and I'm going to leave you to take it away.
All righty. So if you could just let me know if you can hear me and see me. I cannot see myself here.
We can hear you very clearly. We can hear you well.
All righty. Let's see here. Let me find myself here to make sure I spotlight myself. Whoever's hosting a call, if you can spotlight me, because I cannot see me. I'm not sure if everybody else can. So in the chat, if you all can see me, let me know. It could be on my end, but just let me know before we move forward, because I want to make sure we have a tech-free call. Okay, you can see me fine.
All right, I can see you and hear you very well.
All righty, so let's get it. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Pamplin. You are doing amazing things. What most of you may not realize is that Ms. Pamplin is all the way in Bermuda. She's currently in New York right now handling business, but I'm super excited about this movement for the Figure Chix, because we are all able to come together no matter where you are located, because social media is a powerful thing. Technology is a powerful thing. So no matter where you are, wherever you located, we can all come together and make this thing happen. So before I even introduce myself, before we even get started, I would love to know, who do we have tuned in right now as it relates to guests, as well as those that are already a part of this movement. If you are a guest, if you can give me a 1 in the comments, because I would love to know who invited you. I would love to get to know you. Many of our Figure Chicks, although they are a part of this movement of helping each other get to the next level, many of you have your own businesses of your own. You have things that you are doing in the community to help serve others. And we want to get to know you. We want to empower you. We want to help you get to the next level. So if you are a guest, just kind of let us know in the chats, and also let us know where you are tuning in from. My name is Tawana Houston. I'm one of the founders of the Figure Chix movement. I'm super excited about this movement because I grew up in an environment where I didn't get to work with a lot of women. And when I did work with them, it was always so many things going on. What I love about this movement is that we take the time to make sure that we have the right individuals a part of it. Yes, we want to help the masses, but this is not for everyone. We want the right ladies a part of this movement. We want the ones that are serious, the ones that are ready to take off running, the ones where we can let me put it this way. I don't want to say it the wrong way. I'm a type of person that I like turning nothing into something. So if you are going through something in your life where you're just ready to make that massive turn, I can promise you, if you're willing to be transparent and share with these ladies what you have going on, then you may learn something from someone else. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was in a situation where I was a workaholic. I was trying to end this generational curse. All I saw was my mom continuously working, but I wanted to be successful, not just financially. I wanted to be successful at home. How many of you would love to bring in that additional income, but also be that amazing wife as well as that amazing husband? That's not an easy task. And that's not something that you can just learn overnight, right? It takes being a part of a movement. It takes being able to, learn from other individuals to be able to make that happen. So that's exactly what we're doing in this movement. We're helping women be successful all around, not just in one direction. Okay. So my background is in the corporate space. Miss Pamplin shared with you all that I've been in corporate for many, many years. But what I want you guys to understand that my focus wasn't on the credit side. I worked on the foreclosure and bankruptcy side. So I was that person that was helping you stay in your home a little longer. I was that person reviewing your financials to say, hey, I know you want to keep this house, but you need to do XYZ if you want to keep it. So when I was in that environment, what I didn't like about it was that I always felt like I was putting a band-aid on people's situation. So let's say you reached out to this major bank. I'll put it out there because I don't work for them anymore. I worked for Wells Fargo for many, many years. And you had a mortgage with them. You fell on hard times and you couldn't work things out and you just needed them to work out a loan modification. I was that person that you would work with. If somebody could please put everybody on mute for me. It looks like Marva Wade isn't on mute, or anyone else that's not on mute. Thank you so much. I was that person that would help them be able to stay in their home a little longer or work out some type of remedy that wouldn't negatively impact their credit any more than it already has. So I love what I did, but what I didn't like is that, again, I always felt like I was putting a band-aid on a situation, and I felt like I wasn't really helping them bring additional income into their household until I was introduced to this Six-Figure Chicks movement. Now, one thing about this movement, we don't put band-aids on situations. We drill deep. So if you are watching right now and you are an individual that is willing to be transparent, you're willing to share what your problems are so we can help you solve them, give me a 1 in the comments, because it's very important that you're open to doing so. We can't help you if you're not willing to share. Everybody on here is, for the most part, that's a part of this movement. They are very transparent. If there's any problem they want to solve, they bring it to the table and we work together to make it happen. But I also want you all to understand that it's not just about business and making money. We want you to have fun. We want you to take care of yourself, ladies. How many of you are focused so much on taking care of other people that you don't take the time to get your hair done, your nails done, and just look nice? We want you to understand that self-care is important. We want you to understand that date night with your mate is important. We want you to understand that taking your kids to the movies or just having fun is important. We want you to be well-rounded. So if that's your goal, which is very difficult to do all of those things, but we have a way to make it happen. You just got to be a little more organized, and we're going to learn that together. Yes, caring for the holistic person. I love that, Nina. All right, so let me get myself out of the way. I'm going to share some slides really quick. Let's see here. Let's see. All righty, so if you all can see my slides, give me a 2 in the comments there so I know that we are okay. All right, Nina, thank you so much. Okay, so ladies, you are right now watching the Six-Figure Chicks movement. So welcome to the Six-Figure Chicks movement. This is going to be about a good 30 to 45 minutes of me sharing our mission and what we're all about. And at the end, you'll be able to make a decision whether you want to be a part of this movement. This is our mission statement here. Our mission is to empower 1,000 women to take charge of their financial independence, eliminating debt, and leaving legacy of wealth for generations. I want to talk about that for a moment. So, ladies, legacy is something that many of us don't talk about. Now, you talk about making money, but we never talk about leaving a will instead of a bill. That's very important. Most of the time, we're focused on today and, making things happen today, but we don't think about long term. So when you're a part of this movement, we want you to learn how to spend a dollar. It's not hard to make money, but what's difficult is how you keep it. How do you spend it? How do you pay off debt? So before you go out there and spend money on those lavish things, we want you to focus more on becoming debt free. We want you to focus on leaving a will and not a bill. We want you to focus on leaving a legacy. How many of you know your great grandparents? And I'm willing to be transparent. I have no idea the name of my great grandparents. And I do family trees for a living. I just want to let you guys know that. And I had no idea who they was until I started that journey. So most people don't even know the name of their great grandparents simply because they didn't leave them anything. So what I love about this movement is that we're teaching each other how to leave a legacy, not just make money, but how you save money so the generations that come behind you are able to benefit from it. Now, these are the founders of this movement. That's me to the far left. You already heard about me. Next to me is Miss Vita Woods Wooten. She's an amazing young lady. If you live in the Atlanta area and you've ever looked for a home, I hope you have used Miss Vita Woods and her services. She is a real estate professional in the Atlanta market. She is flat out amazing. She actually cares about the people. It's not just about money for her. She is an individual that is always trying to help others. But one thing I love about her is that she realized that even though she's extremely wealthy in the real estate space, she was unable to earn residual income in that space. See, she wanted to be able to leave a legacy for her family. And in order to do so, there's no way to make that happen without residual income. You have to have a way of doing something one time and getting paid for it over and over again. So she decided to partner with this movement simply because she wanted to be able to open the eyes of other women to show them that you don't just have to work that full-time job continuously. You don't just have to work that business continuously. You need to find a way to be able to generate residual income. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a moment. We also have Miss Jayla and Jackie Pippins. I love them to death. Miss Jayla is a millennial. She's 22 years old. When I hear this young lady speak, I can't help but think about what life was like when I was at her age. She is amazing. She has the mindset of a multi-million-dollar earner. She is an individual that when you're in her space, you just automatically feel intimidated. You're just like, wow, this young lady is just speaking so much knowledge into us. She has so much information to help us make it to the next level. I just absolutely love her. Now, this young lady has been a part of this industry since the age of 17 years old that we're going to share with you. She's been a part of this movement. She knew what she wanted. She knew that she didn't want to live life based on the standards of other people. She wanted to be able to design her own life. And she decided to be a part of this movement, not just to design her own life, but help other women do the same. Now, her mother, Miss Jackie Pippins, she grew up in the corporate space. She was working for a hospital at the front desk. But what I love most about her story, even though she was in that corporate space, how many of you want time freedom? I want to ask that question before I go any further. If you want time freedom, give me a T in the comments. I can't see your comments, but I can see the number rising when you guys type. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13. Keep that number going. How many of you want time freedom? If you don't want time freedom, you're on the wrong call. How many of you want time freedom? Keep it coming. The reason why I ask you guys that question is because I want to share just a tad bit, just a tidbit of Jackie's story. When she got introduced to this space, she went through something that none of us would want to experience. Her father raised her for many, many years, all of her life. She did not have a mother in her household. That's the total opposite. If I guarantee you, over 90% of people watching right now, that's a total opposite of your story. She was raised by her father, no mother in the household. Now, the person that took care of her the most, which was her father, she was living, because she got married, she moved out of state. Now, the job that she had at that time wanted her to be there. Her father got sick. She called that job and she told them, can I leave my job to be able to be there with my father? And they told her, no, I need you here right now. The next phone call that she got, her father passed away. So the person that took care of her the most, she couldn't be there for him, because in her mind at that time, she had to take care of her family and she didn't want to risk losing her job. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody introduced her to this industry at that moment and told her that she never has to go through that again. And so guess what she did? She went to her boss, she resigned, and she's been a part of the Six Figure Chicks movement in this industry since that moment. So we all got different stories. We all got different reasons why we decided to do something different. And we all got different stories. So what I want you all to do is just clap your hands for these ladies. They are amazing. They are serving so many individuals. And together we're going to make things happen, okay? So just give me a 3 in the comments if you're ready to move on, if you're ready for a change, because this is just major. All right, so let's move on. So let's talk about the next lady. See, we're going to talk about a lot here. We're going to talk about a movement, and there's no way to talk about a ladies' movement without talking about Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker, she was an entrepreneur, she was a philanthropist, she was a political and social activist. Now, many of you watching right now, you are entrepreneurs. You consider yourself to be a philanthropist. You want to be able to serve more people, but guess what it takes? It takes more money. It takes you understanding that you got to work with other individuals to make it happen. You cannot find success by yourself. She invented a line of African-American hair products, but she understood that she cannot take this to the next level by herself. So the reason why we wanted to introduce you to Madam C.J. Walker as a part of this movement, because we want you to understand that 100 years ago, this young lady understood that. But today, many individuals don't. So we want you to understand that in order for you to take things to the next level, you have to be willing to allow other people to help you. You cannot do everything yourself. And that's very important when it comes to this women's movement, because most of us are entrepreneurs, or we work jobs, we are wives, and we have children. And we're so used to doing everything ourselves. We're so used to declining the help of others when we can really work together and make things happen. The next young lady I want to talk about is Sarah Blakely. Sarah is an American businesswoman, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. You guys, I know her better than I even should know her. At least I know her products, right? You all, how many of you understand the product Spanx? You know Spanx, or you use Spanx. It's not just about, being a plus size woman. It's about wanting to be smooth under your clothes. It's about making you feel more confident. What I love about this woman, she found a way to just make us feel good. She found a problem and she was able to solve it. How many of you are familiar with Spanx? Give me an S in the comments if you are familiar with Spanx. In 2014, she was listed as the 93rd most powerful woman in the world of Forbes. That is huge. Now, Miss Earlene Buggs. Before I talk about her, I want to talk about what we are going to do during this conversation that we're having now. Ladies, there's a lot that we have going on. There's a lot that we're trying to accomplish, but we have to find the right vehicle to help us get there. Now, if you are a woman that wears many hats, I want you to give me an H in the comments. And I know you guys are probably thinking, why is this lady keep asking me to type letters and numbers in the chat? There's a reason for it. I need you to be engaged. Low energy is low paycheck. Many of you need additional income into your household. And in order for us to make that happen, I need you guys to engage with me. And I'm sorry, I use the word guys a lot. It's just my lingo. Please forgive me, but that's just the way I talk. We all need to make it to the next level. So we got to find the right vehicle to make it happen. Miss Earlene Bugg, she owns a company that believes in women. Her husband and her founded the company together. But what I want you to understand is that she's an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. She knows exactly what you are going through. Now, most women, they naturally want to serve others. They want to be able to give back. See, she is the founder and president of Win Worldwide, a company that provides success solutions for women in leadership roles, such as entrepreneurs, wives, mothers, and professionals. Earlene wholeheartedly believes that women have the ability to change the world by uniting, speaking the truth, sharing their love, light, power, and wisdom with one another. That is major. So this young lady, she believes in helping, serving other women. She believes that you have what it takes. But most importantly, ladies, what I love about her is that she doesn't sugarcoat anything. When you get the opportunity to meet her, if you're a part of this movement, you've already met her or you will meet her soon. She's all about keeping it real. You'll have an opportunity to sit down with her. You can talk through everything and you can say, hey, these are the things that I want to change. So what I love about her is that she's all about the women. Her company is called I Boomerang. And when you think about a boomerang, what comes to mind? I want you guys to answer this question because this is the movement that we are focusing on. What is a boomerang? A boomerang is something that you throw out, and if you throw it out the right way, it's going to come right back to you. You see the letter in front of it? It says I boomerang. It means I throw out goodwill. I serve others. I help other women. I help myself. I do all these things. That's what it means. So this movement is all about serving others, and by default, you are going to win. Now, before we go into the meat and potatoes of this company, I want to share this disclaimer. The company that we are using as the vehicle to help us all get to the next level is our boomerang, but our boomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money in a program, information, tools, or strategies. I'm going to give you ladies an example that you can probably resonate with. How many of you have a gym membership or you have a gym at home? You want to live a healthier lifestyle. If you were to go sign up for a gym membership today, I want you to understand that they're going to take your money. You're going to sign that contract. But guess what? They're not going to call you the next day to remind you to come work out. They're not going to remind you about the classes that's going on. They're going to give you all the tools and everything that you need to live that healthier lifestyle, but it's up to you to show up, right? You know, individuals that are in shape, they're doing things the right way, but you're like, wow, why can't I find this same level of success in my life? It's because you aren't doing what's required. So what you're going to learn here is that as long as you do what's required, you are going to win big. If you can resonate with that, I want you guys to give me a 1 in the comments because it's very important. We want you to understand that we're going to talk about a lot of money, a lot of opportunity tonight. But it's up to you to make the decision to do what's required. Get off that couch. Stop sleeping so late on the weekends. Wake up at 5 a.m. Whatever you have to do. This is the year for us to take things to the next level. But you got to look within yourself and say that I'm ready. So if you are ready, give me a I'm ready in the comments. Type I'm ready in the comments. Because we need to make sure we have the right individuals on here. This is a private call. We have less than 100 people on here. Our other calls, we have thousands of people on those calls. But this call that we do every Tuesday and every Saturday is for a small select group of individuals. So whoever invited you, I want you to tell them thank you because they saw something in you that you may not see in yourself. They are already taking things to the next level. They felt like you got what it takes to be able to win in this environment. So it's very important that you take it seriously and understand that this is not a get rich quick opportunity. It's up to you to do what's required. All right, so let's keep going. Now, the world is continuously changing. Statistics show, you guys have seen this a million times, by 2027, 86.5 million people will work whenever and wherever they want. That's a total shift from traditional jobs to independent work. Now, what I've noticed with a lot of the ladies that I work with, they love independent work. And it's because a lot of them are single moms, or they're in a situation where they just don't have the time to get another job. So they rather do things like Instacart, right? They do things like Uber. They do things that allow them to be able to put in the hours, make that money, and be able to come back home. See, independent work is the shift of the world. People love time freedom. They love the fact that they can be able to make that money and be able to relax. They don't want that boss. They don't want that permanent schedule. They just want to be able to have time to themselves. And that's the direction of the world today. And many of you probably know people that are solely paying their bills, just like my daughter. My daughter does 100% independent work and she's an entrepreneur. She has never had a job, and that's the way she wants to keep it. Now, let's talk about customers. And the reason why we're taking the time to discuss this is because we're going to talk about products and services in a moment that's going to help you ladies be able to generate that additional income. But you have to be able to understand how your customers think and how you think as an entrepreneur. So when it comes to your customers want to have ongoing value. They want to have unique experiences. They want to have things that are personalized just for them. How many of you love Amazon? Give me an A in the comments if you love Amazon. I know I keep giving you guys homework assignments. I can't even see the comments, but go ahead and keep on blowing up that chat. Give me an A in the comments if you just love seeing those packages on your door. How many of you go to Amazon.com and you just get so excited because when you go to your dashboard, everything is customized just for you. You can go to Amazon, I can go to Amazon, your friend can go to Amazon, and all of us have a different view because the data analytics, guess what it does? The artificial intelligence, it pays attention to our keystrokes. It pays attention to what we Google and what we look at, and it customizes our experience just for us, and we absolutely love it. But your expectations have changed as well. You want time freedom, you want residual income, and you want to be able to give back more. And those are things that you really can't accomplish at a job. I personally don't have anything negative to say about a job. I worked in a corporate space for 18 plus years, but when I got a taste of entrepreneurship, it changed my life. Let me tell you what time freedom did for me. It allowed me to be able to spend more time with my family, but it also allowed me to rekindle my romance at the household. I was able to create that same type of income that I was generating at work, but the difference is that I could generate it on my own time. So when it came to date night, when it came to those baseball games with my kids, when it came to, hanging out with my friends, it was based on when I documented my schedule and not the schedule that the job gave me. Now, residual income, what I loved about that is I could do something one time and get paid over and over again. But giving back was so important to me because I'm a person that loves to serve others. I'm addicted to helping others. I'm addicted to serving others. What I didn't like about my job is that when I gave them a piece of that check, I was always worried about whether or not it was going to negatively impact my household. What I love about my environment now is that when I give back, I know I still got additional income left. So this is how the expectations of customers as well as business owners and people in general have changed. And you need to be able to adapt to that so that you can move to the next level in your life. Now, in the old world, we're not even going to talk much about that. People are frustrated with selling. They were a part of one industry, but let's really focus on the new world. Our Boomerang has created this environment where you can have success without selling. And that is huge because you have individuals like me, and I'm going to call myself out, that are just introverts. How many of you don't like to sell? Give me an S in the comments if you don't like to sell. That's a lot of people. They don't want to approach people to sell something because most people don't like rejection. What I like about what this company has created, they created an environment that all customers love. You don't feel like you're selling anything. You feel like you are helping people. You feel like you're serving people. You always feel like you are giving back. And you're not just making money in your backyard because you have access to 192 countries. And most importantly, ladies, we wear many hats. We are always doing something. We could be in the middle of a baseball game with our kids, and next thing you know, our jobs or our businesses reach out to us. We are always making that shift. That's why I love the fact that we have a technology that works for us 24/7, which I can't wait to share with you. So, no matter what you have going on in your life, you have this virtual assistant that is continuously growing your business and your income. You get paid when your customers save, right? So you're not selling to them. Your customers are addicted to you because everything that you offer them is an option for them to be able to save. And you earn multiple income streams all in one business. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So I'm Boomerang. We talked about yesterday. There's no time. We know we don't have time to waste on that right now. Yesterday was the selling value, but today it's all about the giving value. So before we move on, let's talk about our leadership. Our leadership is the X factor. You have Holton and Erling Buggs here. They're the chairman and CEO of this company. Now, what I love about this couple here is that they understand the value of being successful in business and being successful in life. They have it going on. This couple here has been in the industry for 30 plus years. So no matter what you are going through in your life today, I guarantee you they have been through it. They haven't been spoon-fed. It's not a situation where you're following leadership that can't help you get to the next level. So let's talk about their resume for the moment. In 1990, this couple earned less than $500 a month for 7 years. That is major. I guarantee you, I don't want to call anybody out, but I guarantee you, many of you would have given up if you were earning less than $500 a month for 7 years. In 1997, because they didn't give up, they understood the power of this industry. They understood the power of mentorship and coaching. They were able to develop a formula and system to achieve rapid success. By the time they got to 2009, they were able to coach over 50 individuals to earn over $1 million. Now, I'm so tired of this slide, you all. They have helped way over 50 people. But of course, this slide remains the same. But so many other households have been blessed because of their decision not to give up back in 1990. They had record-breaking earnings and sales for 10 years straight. But what I want you to understand is that the level of success that they had was under somebody else's company. I want to slow down for a moment. They were distributors in someone else's company, but they treated the company like they owned it. They were earning $1.3 million every 3 to 4 weeks under somebody else's company. So what they said was, if we can help this many individuals under somebody else's brand, just imagine what we can do if we design our own. In March of 2019, they founded iBoomerang, and their goal is to create even more millionaires. What I want you guys to understand, if you're familiar with this industry, any company that you know of, any company that you've been a part of, those successful individuals in those companies, guess who their mentor was? Guess what training that they plugged into? It came from this couple right here. So I'm proud to say that you are watching a presentation right now, maybe for the first time, from the GOATs of the industry. And you have an opportunity to be a part of their movement early on. So March 2019, they founded iBoomerang, and we have made history. So what have they done differently? Mr. and Mrs. Holton Buggs, they wanted to change the industry. There were a lot of things that they saw in the industry that just didn't sit well with them. There were people in the industry that may not have had a lot of influence. They had things going on in their life. They may not have a major following that they wanted to have the opportunity to win. So they created a technology that no matter whether you got one Facebook friend or whether you got millions of Facebook friends, you could still succeed. They designed a technology that's called the PRIB. It stands for Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Now, what I want you all to do in the chat is I want you to type PRIB, Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Type in PRIB. That's very important. Many of you have a Facebook page, and I want to kind of tie it into that so you understand what this technology does. This technology does the same thing that Facebook did to you. The only difference is that you get paid. Facebook didn't pay you. So Facebook gave you a free account. They gave you a free account for one reason only, and that was to gain access to your friends and family. It had nothing to do with being your best friend or making you happy for the day. They wanted to give you something that would entertain you to the point where you would invite everybody that you know. So when you invited those friends and family, guess what Facebook started doing? They started allowing businesses to join Facebook. They started promoting ads. And when your 5,000 friends, whatever number of friends you have, started buying products on Facebook, Facebook got paid, but they didn't share the profit with you. I want you guys to understand the backstory of this. I want you guys to understand how Facebook makes money. You keep on adding friends, you keep on sharing posts, you keep on Googling different things, and Facebook gets paid. We have the same concept for the first time in network marketing history. So we have something that you're able to give to your friends for free or people that you meet for free. But when they purchase different products and services, you get paid. You're now earning residual income. We say thank you for inviting them to the technology, and it's only fair that you're able to financially benefit from it. So when you talk about the PRIB going to work for you, I want you to understand that it's helping you with your customers, and it's also helping you as it relates to your team. Now, when it comes to your customers, it's going to help you follow up, sell, upsell, and cross-sell. As it relates to your team, how many of you have ever built a team? If you ever built a team and you're willing to answer any question that I had tonight, give me a T in the comments, because I told you guys, I want you to engage with me. If you've ever built a team, give me a T in the comments, because that's very uncomfortable for a lot of people. And some of you are very new to it. So how would you like to have a virtual assistant that's helping you there? You just focus on exposing them or piquing their interest, and you have a technology once they decide to partner that's going to welcome them. We're going to take them through the orientation that's going to train them, that's going to show them the benefits of upgrading, that's going to promote the events to them, which in turn is going to help you control retention. So this is like a buddy system. As you are learning to take things to the next level, as you are spending time with your kids, family, and you're working that job, you have a technology behind the scene that's continuously helping you build. Now, the power of the PRIB, I shared with you all how this technology works, but I want you all to understand that there are different entry points into this technology. What do I mean by entry points? So you have Facebook, right? And you have the PRIB. There's different ways that people are introduced to the technology. So we have iGo. You may have friends on your Facebook list that's interested in travel. We have Bill Genius. You may have people that are overpaying on their bills. You may have people that may be interested in Elevate. It means that they are simply just trying to find a better way to invest their money. And you have people that may be involved, interested in our Zents products. What I love about this is that on this screen right here, you see 5 different industries that you're able to offer to your customers. So there's never a dull moment. There's always an opportunity for you to be able to introduce people. But no matter which way you introduce them inside of the PRIB, let's say I was your customer and I was interested in travel and I end up inside of the PRIB is going to promote all these other entry points to me. So if I decide to be a part of Build Genius, you didn't introduce that to me, but you will still get paid. And that is major. I want to make sure that doesn't go over your head. I know I spent a lot of time on these slides, But too many times do people see this, they miss the vision, and they be mad at themselves later. So I want you all to pay close attention to what we have here. So it's all about you being able to earn, save, and live. Family time, flexible living, flexible freedom, financial freedom, and being able to design your own lifestyle. So let's talk about Elevate. That's one of the major entry points into this technology. You're able to build your legacy and design your financial future for generations. We're going to teach you financial literacy, educate you on Forex trading, empower you to design your own life. Now, if you have a checking account, I'm going to clear this chat so I can see you guys this time. If you have a checking account, give me a C in the comments because I want to share something with you all really quick. Something that many of you may not know. Give me a C in the comments. All right, I see it there. Banks give you a free checking account for a reason. They need you to put your money in it. It is brilliant, but we're showing you how to do what they do. So they give you this free checking account. Marva, you the last person to put a C. I know we got 37 people on here. So if I know we don't have 20 some people on here without a checking account. Y'all keep them C's coming. The banks give you this free checking account because they use your money and they trade it in the foreign exchange market. So they trade your money, they earn the profit, but they don't give you a piece of the profit. How many of you get your statement in the mail and you may see 8 cents, 6 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents. You see pennies on your dollar that you earn at the end of the month. It's because the bank uses your money, and the only promise they have to make to you is that your money stays in your account. They keep 100% of the profits. So what we do here at Elevate is that we teach you how to trade like the banks. We teach you how to invest your money so that you can have those profits to yourself. That's 100% of the money that can come back to you instead of the bank using you, taking your money and doing it. We have 12 educators that are experts in this space. This is all they do 24/7, and they will be educating you. And what I love about it is that they give you, I like to call it a dummy account, but it's called a demo account. They give you a demo account so that you can practice. And when you feel like you are ready to invest and trade your own money, you make it happen. So there are 3 components to it. You have the educational platform. And what I love about this is that this platform eliminates all excuses. So if you're an individual that has more flexibility, you're able to attend the live classes, then give yourself a pat on the back. But I want you to also pat yourself on the back if you are a busy person. Maybe you work a full-time job. Maybe you work a part-time job as well. Maybe you have children. You have a lot going on. So you're like, I don't have time for a business. It's no excuse whatsoever. I shared with you guys at the very beginning that Mr. and Mrs. Bugs, they created this platform for everybody. So you have recorded sessions every single week. So you can go back and listen to those sessions. You can pause it. You can educate yourself so you can take your life to the next level. We also have state-of-the-art technology. And lastly, we have a trading community. That's very important. So while you are learning this platform, you can post questions in the community. These are individuals that are teaching you hands-on. So if you got a question, they're going to respond to you. Remember, it's 12 educators. So I know for a fact when I'm in that group, it be the wee hours of the morning and that app be dinging, dinging, dinging. It's always somebody, no matter what time of the night, that's asking questions, and there's an educator in there that's actually answering it. This is hands-on experiences. This is education that no one can take from you. So if you understand the bank system and how they are using your money to trade, then it only makes sense that you figure out how to do it yourself. And I'm going to leave it at that. So our next entry point into this technology is our Zents line of products. They're personal, they're portable, they're powerful. We have Zents, which is our aromatherapy product, and we also have Skin Tech. So the Zents aromatherapy product, we have 4 moods. This is like having headphones on your nose. So we have lavender, which helps you relax. We have eucalyptics, which helps give you that energy. My children actually use it to help them with their allergies. They wear Zents under their mask when they go to school. They absolutely love it. It helps them breathe better. We also have lemon, which helps you with mental clarity. But the most popular one is called Control. It helps you control your appetite, right? It has a grapefruit scent in it. So it really helps you control your appetite. And there's so many success stories with people losing weight and so on. It lasts up to 12 hours. I know many of you are wearing masks every day at work and every day in life. I know you are tired of smelling your mask breath. If that's you, give me a one in the comments. You can wear this under your mask and actually enjoy a different fragrance, but at the same time, enhance your mood. You choose the mood that you want to be in, and that's the scent that you choose. So the next thing that we have is the product of the year. It's guaranteed to be the product of the year worldwide, and it's called Skin Tech. This is our skin care product. It's an antiseptic foam. And what you do is I'm going to use the hands as an example, but I want you guys to understand that this protects your skin for up to 4 hours for your entire body. But I'm going to use the hands as an example because of the pandemic right now, and that's what's most important. So you put one pump in your hand, it's a foam. You rub your hands completely together, and what it does is it puts an invisible layer of protection on your skin. I like to refer to it as an invisible glove. It's going to feel sticky for about a good 30 to 60 seconds because it's adhering to your skin. But what happens is if you touch anything, it doesn't touch you back. You don't have to worry about those germs hitting your hand and you transferring it to other people. It kills the germs on contact for up to 4 hours. Hand sanitizers do not do that. Hand sanitizers have 70 to 80% alcohol in them. So what happens is anytime that you touch something with those regular hand sanitizers, guess what happens? It touches you back. The only way hand sanitizers work is if you keep your hands in the air the entire time and touch nothing. It lasts for less than 2 minutes, you guys. And for those of you that live in Atlanta, you know what happened to our local Family Dollar or Dollar General or whatever it was, but it burnt down. The entire shelf fell down, it fell on a wire, and it blew the entire building up. Luckily, thankfully, the individuals were able to get out of there. But my point is that because we are in a pandemic, ladies, a lot of you are mothers and you have children in the school system. The last thing you want is for them to be putting hand sanitizer on your kids every 10 to 15 minutes. That's alcohol going into their system. It wasn't as bad back in the day when it was every couple hours, but every few minutes they're putting it on your children's hands, and that's alcohol going into their liver. You guys, do your homework. But there are a recall of over 200 plus hand sanitizers right now. So that's why this product is changing the game right now, is because there's no alcohol in it whatsoever. People feel safe shaking hands. They feel safe doing all kinds of things simply because they are protected. One last thing before I move on, I want to share with you all is that I use this on my skin. If I remember, I'll show you at the end, but I use it as a primer under my makeup. I have very sensitive skin. So I put this on first so that my brushes do not break me out. So if there's germs or any bacteria on my brushes, because I may not have cleaned them after so long, it doesn't go into my pores. My daughter uses it as deodorant. My husband's a diabetic. He's on his feet. It's so many different reasons, you all. I can be here all night long. But these are amazing products that you have to get your hands on, not just as a customer, but as a business owner. You can take your life to the next level financially if you promote and sell these. So the next entry point into the technology is Bill Genius. Bill Genius helps you reduce your bills without switching providers. Americans are paying over $60 billion on their bills. You all, most people don't even question their bills, they just pay it. So what we're going to show you is how you have no membership fee. You don't pay anything unless you save. You can save on your TV, internet, phone, power bill. So let me show you how it works. You simply upload your bills. It takes 3 minutes or less. So if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you all, because we do these calls a lot, people fall in love with the products and services and they want to be customers. We are looking for people that got an entrepreneurial spirit. So if you got an entrepreneurial spirit, give me an E in the comments, because that's what we want to talk to right now. There are so many people around this world that you can serve. that you can help and you can get paid by default. Ladies, we naturally want to help people. We naturally want to serve. So for those of you out there that have an entrepreneurial spirit, you simply give people access to this. It takes them less than 3 minutes to upload their bills. Bill Genius is going to contact the company on their behalf and negotiate their monthly bills. Number 3, your customers don't pay anything unless you save. So let me give you an example. Let's say I'm your customer, and I'm going to look at the names on here really quick, and I'm just going to call somebody out just so you can feel it. So we got a Jeremy Romani on here. Jeremy, this is a Six Figure Chix call, but I'm going to go ahead and use you as an example. But we got Jeremy Romani on here. So Jeremy, let's say I'm your customer. You give me access to this platform. I upload my internet bill. Bill Genius is going to call Xfinity, which is my cable company and my internet company, and they're going to negotiate my bill. When they save me, let's say $50 per month, I pay Bill Genius $25 per month. So how it works is the company negotiates on your behalf for free, and you just split the savings with them. That is major. So you don't pay them anything up front. They have to save you before you pay them anything. But the beauty of it is that you're not coming up with the money to pay for this service. They are creating the income that you need to pay for it. Savings, right, is the new earnings. So if they save you $100 per month, you split the savings, you pay them $50 a month, which means you still save $50 a month with your company. That is a game changer. These are some examples at the moment. I'm just going to read one with you. We got John right here in the middle from New York who saved almost $1,800 on 2 bills. That was Sprint and his Spectrum bill. Now, iGo Travel Platform. I'm about to show you now. This is another entry point into our technology. Do you all see how powerful this is? I want to make sure you guys get it. You have so many different options here. You're not just focused on weight loss. You're not just focused on electronics. You're not just focused on, sanitary products. You're not just focused on one thing. We offer so many different industries under one umbrella. So no matter who your customer is, there's something that they're going to be attracted to within our company. So travel is something that everyone loves to do. So this is a platform that you give away for free. So I want to ask you all in the chat, how many Facebook friends do you have? Tell me in the chat, how many Facebook friends do you have? I currently have about 5,000 Facebook friends. So guess what I do? Every day, Facebook sends me an alert and it tells me whose birthday it is. So what I do is I send them this iGo Travel platform as a gift. So they're able to enjoy a 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices. They're able to save up to 35% on their travel. But this is what happens. When they save on their travel, 50% comes back to me. And I want to slow down to make sure you all get that, because we got some people on here that's about their money. I don't know who it is. It may just be one person on here, but it's somebody on here that's on here to learn how to make additional income. When you give this platform out to your friends and your following, when they save, 50% comes back to you. So let's say I'm your customer. I save $1,000. You didn't book the travel for me. You didn't look up the trip for me. All you did was give me access to the platform because you sent me either a QR code or a link. When I book that travel, whatever I save comes back to you. So if I saved $1,000, you earn $500. So the question is, how many people do you want to give this to? It's no catch. This is a lifetime free membership for your friends and your family, whoever you give it to. This is a great fundraising opportunity. We got churches that absolutely love it. I can go on and on. There's so much that's not covered on these slides, but I just want to make sure that you all get it. Members get exclusive access to the lowest prices. If you are a business owner, then you save up to 70%. But when you share with others, they save up to 35% because guess what? We're giving the other half to you to bring additional income into your household. So these are some examples on Expedia. This property was $339, but if you booked it through yourself, it was only $178. This is an example with the CEO booking his vacation for him and his beautiful wife. They saved almost $1,600. If Mr. Holton Bugs was your customer, you would have earned almost $800. So it's really simple, you all, to get the word out. They have really eliminated a lot of excuses. I don't care what you have going on in your life. Anybody could send out a QR code or a link. You send that out, your customer gets access to that link that you see there. And when they save, you earn. And these QR codes, it's not just one. So let's say someone is focused in Build Genius, then you have a QR code for that. If someone's focused on interested on travel, you have a QR code for that. You have a QR code and link for every product and service that we offer. You send that out and you get yourself out of the way and you just wait on payday. Does that make sense? And this company is all about giving back. So every activated boomerang that you send out, every time you send out a QR code or a link and someone activated, guess what? You feed a malnourished child. We have over 10 million servings of nutrition to date. There are 7 ways to earn. I'm not going to bore you with all of this because you're not going to understand it. Those individuals that are serious and ready to take it to the next level, we will have a one-on-one with you. We do a welcome call, a getting started call with those that do decide to get started. It's with the person that invited you as well as the leaders. And we sit down and we ask you what your goals are. And we map this out for you so that you understand how to earn. Because I can read all of this to you and it's just going to be another language for you. But it's a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of income that you can make here. But you have to make the decision to just get started. So how do you get started? Everyone first invest in the toolkit. This is your wholesale starter kit. This gives you everything that you need to get started in the business. It gives you a bird's eye view of what we have to offer. It's only $49.95. You add it to your cart, and then you're going to choose one of the 3 packages. I'm going to talk about 3 packages. We have a coach class, a business class, and a first class. The difference between the 3 packages is the earning potential. Coach class is the lowest earning potential. Business class is mid-grade. First class is all in. So if you are watching and you are all in, do not jump off of here until you hear about the first class package. So let's talk about Coach. It's a one-time investment of $250. All of the packages to run your business, 100% to run your business. It's only $99.95 per month to run your entire business. You guys, you get all the websites, you get all the tools that you need. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You get the system, the whole 9 yards. One-time investment of $250, $99.95 per month. With the coach class package, as you can see, we have the travel pack and the product pack. As it relates to the travel pack, you get limited access on the travel side. You get hotels, flights, and rental cars. You get 10 codes to send out to build out your customer base. But I want you to really pay attention to the fact that you only get 50% bonus percentage. And I want to give you an example really quick. So let's say I'm your customer. I save $1,000 on travel. They normally pay you $500 as a savings bonus. If you come in at coach, you lose half of that. So you will only get $250 of a saving bonus for life. So it's a one-time investment of $250, but you lose half of your income for a lifetime. That's never explained in presentations. So I want to make sure that you understand, because I'm taking you guys to a next level right now. So I want you to understand that. You get the dual team bonus, which is up to 10%, and you get access to everything else. Coach class on the product side. The difference between the product side is that you don't get all the travel benefits on the left side. You just get products that will be shipped to you, and you can flip the products immediately, and you'll be in profit mode of $119.70. So if you love the travel and the services that I talked about, what I would recommend that you do is come in at the travel pack. And when you're in your back office, you can go to your shop and you can purchase products. That way you'll have everything service related, plus you'll have products as well. So business class and first class, I'm going to kind of fly through it because I explained it in great detail on the first slide. So business class is a one-time investment of $500. It's the same monthly overhead of $99.95 per month. The travel pack, now you're picking up cruises. So you have hotels, flights, rental cars, and cruises. But You're not losing half of your bonus percentage. So if all fails, at least come in at business class, because if your customer was me and I saved $1,000 on my vacation, you get the entire 500. In the prior package, you lose half of that. Now you have a dual team bonus of up to 12%. So you picked up another 2% and you have access to everything that you see below there. The product pack, the same exact thing in the prior slide. You have more products with this one, obviously, because you're paying more and your profit is higher. You're now at $279.24 in profit. So all of these packages are designed to help you be in profit mode ASAP. The last package is first class. This is the package that I came in at. I'm pretty sure 90% of the business partners that are on here came in at first class as well. It's a one-time investment of $1,000, but look at what you get. You have all the travel benefits, hotels, flights, rental cars, cruises, homes, lifestyles, weeks, marketplace, and lifestyle. You guys, you get 50 boomerangs to send out. You get 100% bonus percentage. You get 20%. So for those of you that understand the value of not doing everything yourself and building a team, would you rather get 10% of what I do, 12% of what I do, or 20% of what I do? I want you guys to put it in the chat. 10, 12, or 20. Which one would you prefer? If you introduce me to the business and I'm a rock star, I'm killing it. I made $50,000 this month. Would you rather 10% of that 50,000? Would you rather 12% of that 50,000? Or would you rather 20% of that 50,000? It's a no-brainer. So sometimes you got to stretch yourselves a little bit, make that sacrifice so that you can bring more into your household. It's a one-time investment, you all. That's what I want to make sure everybody understands. Then you have the product pack. You have all these products that are included. And in the initial pack, you have a profit of $658.36. So that is the end of it, you all. The end of the presentation. I'm going to come off my slides really quick. I can't see myself. I don't know if you all see me or not, but that's the end of the presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's a little longer than it normally is. My apologies. I just wanted to be as detailed as I possibly could. But whoever invited you, just get back with the person that invited you. Get your questions answered. For those individuals that are serious and ready to take things to the next level, we love to meet with you and find out what it is that you need in your life so that we can design that game plan just for you and work with you directly to help you get there. My name is Tawana Houston. I'm one of the founders of the Figure Chix movement. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Absolutely love you all. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Hey, darling.
You liked it?
Yeah, you did good. Your energy was great.
Okay, girl.
Your energy was great.
Okay, thank you. You know, when you tell me, I believe it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Your energy was fantastic.
Okay, girl, I was so tired. And then I kept saying, guys, it's hard to keep going from this to the regular presentation because I be saying ladies and gentlemen.
And that's where the stress comes in, because you got to remember that you're talking to the ladies.
Yeah, the ladies. And I'm like, oh gosh. And then I be saying, guys, I don't want to.
Do you put your notes on your PowerPoint?
I don't, because I would never read it. I don't even know.
No, because it's there. If you put it on presenter's view, your notes are always there each time you move your slide. And it just keeps you focused. And that's what I do. I have ladies on mine so that when I start,
I'm always remembering that I'm talking to the ladies because you know we went through ladies and gentlemen, you know.
I kept saying it. I said it about how many times? I said
It's stressful. That's why I put my notes on the PowerPoint. Nobody sees them but me. But I start with ladies because I got to remember that I'm talking to the ladies.
okay, I
Because,
gotta
try it. It really, really works. Just put your notes for you. Whatever you want to say, that'll help lead you into your next slide. And on the next slide, start it with ladies.
I'm gonna do that because that I just gotta get on this schedule a little more so I can, I don't know, child.
Energy was great.
Well,
Energy was
thank
great.
you. Anything that I need to do differently, you think?
No, energy was great. Just keep the energy up because you can say anything you want to, and people will be okay as long as your energy is good. Because they're sitting on the edge of their chairs and they're leaning forward listening.
What was Miss Pat talking about credit repair? I ain't never did credit repair day in my life.
Listen, Pat Pamphlet does what she wants to do.
I said credit repair.
Pat Pamphlet creates her own shit. I don't. But listen, you mess around, she'll start reading poems at the end.
Oh, honey, I ends it immediately. I think I just I don't know if I ended it because I wasn't sure if I was host, but I hit the get out of there leave button. So I heard her come off of mute. So she might have kept talking. I don't know, but
keep it moving. Just keep it moving. You did good. There's no reason to hang out.
mm-hmm.
Let them do the three-way call and let them do what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna sit there and look at us, each other.
I know, right?
You hit it. You said what you needed to say, and you left. And that's as it should be. It's about duplication now. Once they start learning how to do their own, they're going to do what they saw you do. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You did good, girl. How you feeling?
Thank you, boo. I feel fine, and I didn't cough. I was holding it in. At the beginning, I was coughing like crazy because I told them at the beginning, I said, y'all, I'm going to be coughing like crazy.
You did good. Do you have Buckley's?
What's that?
Buckley's, girl. Buckley's is the best thing since
Buckley's.
Sliced bread. Buckley's. You can get it on Amazon. It's an old, very old cough syrup, but when I tell you it works, it shuts stuff down.
Buckley's.
Buckley's. They have the one for coughing and they have one for cough and congestion.
I'm looking at it now. Buckley's cough.
It's the best. It's the best.
It's the red and white box.
Yes, ma'am. It's Buckley's.
Okay, they got cough and congestion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl, honey, you ain't said nothing but a word. Okay, it look like Walmart got it too.
See, whoever has it, who has it cheaper, because Amazon gets it out to you quickly too.
Yeah, they got $11.95. Well, that's eBay. Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, that stuff works. Believe me, it works, and it soothes your bronchial tubes and everything.
Okay, cool, honey, cool. I'm glad to get this over with, honey.
I know it's stressful, right?
It is. I'll be like, oh my. Then I turns my camera off every single time. Honey. I put it on just to do my intro.
And then you say, now let's get down to business.
Yep, and I turn my camera right off.
They're looking at you anyway. They're looking at your slides.
But you could see me, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't see me. Normally I can see myself on the screen, but it was just and then I went live. Oh shoot, hold on. Girl, I was live talking.
Stop.